Please mute your mic as soon as you join us. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are joining us from. I believe you're all doing well and you had a wonderful weekend. My name is Mohammed Adaba, Advanced Broker, Royal Q Team, Motion International. All right, we covered a topic on the periodic quarterly shifts last night, and I felt that we should have a review on it again tonight. Okay, for those who still don't understand, we can have a review on it, and then they can as well ask question on it. If you all agree with me, like I said yesterday, you need to add the periodic quarterly shift together with your technical analysis so that you will understand the price action of the coming month. So when you can add that as an extra analysis, it will make your analysis look very, very great and accurate. Because if you can see from what we did yesterday, everything is already playing out slowly, which I know it will play out fine from how it's going. Okay. And then there is something important I want to let you guys know. For the newbies here, please do not get so confused and don't make this business complicated. Why? Because I understand not everybody would want to learn how to do this analysis, and take note that it is not mandatory. You must learn it. It is only for those who feel or who want to learn, because it's actually good when you learn it. Why? Because you are going to make more money when you learn it. But we are not saying it is mandatory. We have two strategies you can use. Even as a novice, you can trade without analysis, you can trade with our signals and make a lot of money as well. Okay, so please do not get yourself confused and don't think the business is complicated. It is never complicated. All you just need to do is understand the basic knowledge. There are some people who want to make money here, but they are not ready. They don't have time to want to understand the basic knowledge. How would you want to make money and don't have time to at least understand the basic knowledge? Those are the kind of people that will end up concluding that the business is not working for them. Yes, it won't work for you because your mindset is not prepared to understand the business, because if you fail not to understand it, that is when you will say it is not working. Okay, and a lot who said it is not working and they left Royal Q for Ponzi scheme, they're already silently crying because of they've gotten scammed. You have to be intentional in your finances so that you don't get scammed. That's one thing you must know. That's one thing you must know. All you need is in Royal Q. So I don't see a reason why you should leave Royal Q for Ponzi scheme. Everything you need is in Royal Q. Just this evening, someone saw my status. I posted something about Royal Q on my status, and the man replied, "Nice." So I said, "Okay, let me use the opportunity to sell Royal Q to the person." So when I started talking about it, he said he's not interested. I was like, why? What happened? He said he has done similar business like this before. I said, this is not similar business what you did. You should try to understand it before concluding that it is the same business you did before, similar to the same business you did before. But the man never gave me the chance to even want to speak because he kept on saying he's not interested, that it's scam. So the truth here is I understand how people feel when they lose money to Ponzi scheme, because it hurts. I've been there before. It hurts really bad when you lose your hard-earned money to Ponzi scheme. And those category of people find it so difficult to want to listen when you want to tell them about Royal Q. But I am telling you, do not give up. But mind you, we are not convincing anybody here. We are only trying to share the opportunity. Whether they join or not, we are still going to make our money. So we are only sharing the opportunity, and then they make the decision on whether they join or not. Or however, keep on sharing or talking about Royal Q, because you never know who will need this information out there, the lives you can change, and who you can save out there from Ponzi scheme. Even this man who rejected it, I know once I keep on posting on my WhatsApp status, he will later come on board. All right, so let's get started, please. Let me share my screen. All right. Can you all see my screen? Please confirm if you can all see my screen. Hello?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can see.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get started, please. So talking about periodic quarterly shifts, like I said, when you add this together with your technical analysis, you will really have a clear understanding on how the market is going to perform in the coming months. Okay, so now, normally in every 3 to 4 months, the market experiences a major shift. This applies to all the crypto asset classes. The reason being that the market will need to have an entirely new interest because the market is based on decision of the traders. There are 2 types of traders in the crypto space, which is the institutional traders and the retail traders. The institutional traders are those who actually move the market because of the huge funds they trade with. Okay, so based on the interest are the factors that will determine whether the market will be bearish the next month or bullish the next month, or it will move sideways, which is the accumulation or consolidation. Okay, so but with this periodic quarterly shift, it will give you an edge to be able to forecast backward and look at what happened on the previous month and forecast or cast forward to the next month. Okay, and now the 3 to 4 months is March. You can see on my screen is March. For those who can't see my screen, you can properly, you can zoom your screen so that you'll be able to have a clearer view of my screen. So you can see on my screen, we have March, June, September, December. If somebody is writing on my screen, please, you need to stop that. Clear drawing, okay. All right, so we have March, June, September, December. So for March, the contract for March is January, February, March. So these 3 months is for March. And then for June is April, May, June. For September is July, August, September. For December is October, November, December. So now that we are in the month of October, we can have a look back of September, August, and July. Then we'll know what will happen October, November, and December. From October now, we are also going to carry a look back on October to see what can be the price action for November, or what will happen by November on that particular token or pair. Okay, moving forward. There are 2 methods for determining periodic shift, which the first method is the look back analysis. This is the process of examining previous price action of the last 20, 40, and 60 days. While the second method is the cast forward analysis. This is the process of anticipating future price action in the next 20, 40, and 60 days. So these are the 2 methods you can use to carry out your periodic quarterly shift. So let's head to my chart so that we can have a practical demonstration on how this works. Can you all see my charts? I am viewing my chart right now. Please, a confirmation from you if you can see my chart.
You can see it.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's look at Acro again. Let's look at Acro again. Okay, cancel, delete all this. For those who were not here last night and you are here tonight, please pay attention and watch what you're about to do. Okay, so before you carry out your periodic quarterly shift, the first thing you must do is you will need to switch to a monthly time frame. You will need to switch to a monthly time frame and use your vertical line to demarcate. Remember, I said we want to look at September, September, August, and July. That is looking back. Then we can see what happened October, and then we'll use October to see what will happen November. So that's what we're about to do now. So like I said again, we want to have a look back, a 20, 40, 60 days look back in the month of September, August, June, July, and then we'll be able to see what happened October and use October look back to check what will happen for November looking forward. Okay. So now the first thing you must do here on the monthly time frame is you have to demarcate. Let's demarcate September, August, and July using a vertical line. So now that I've been able to demarcate or take out the 3 months so that I'll be able to identify it on the daily time frame, we are going to move back to the daily time frame. We are only doing this on the monthly, then we move to the daily time frame. So let me switch to the daily time frame now. Awesome. So this is the daily time frame. I have to zoom so that you can see a clearer look. All right, so this is a clearer look. Okay, yes. All right, so what we need to do now here is we'll need to make sure the month of July, the vertical line is on the first month of July. So if you can see, this first line is on July 1st, the second line is on August 1st, and the third line is on September 1st. And let's also have a demarcation here to October 1st, because September 1st to September 30th, okay? So this here is September 1st, September, end of September. This one here is August. Who is requesting? No, deny. All right, let's proceed, please. Somebody was trying to stop the recording. Okay. So this other one is from August 1st to end of August, and the last line here is from July 1st to end of July. All right. So now the first thing we must do here is to identify, you can see, what happened to Acro on the month of October was because of the previous price action of that happened September. That was what happened, why you can see Acro was on a downtrend. But if you can see here now, Acro is already trying to move up. It looks very bullish, but we are going to carry out the forecast so that you see how I knew that Acro is already getting prepared for a bullish run. Okay. So let us use the month of September to take a look back on the 20 days, previous 20 days, previous 40 days, and previous 60 days. So how do we do this now? We need to carry out our trend line. This is our trend line. So now I am going to draw a trend line at the top, a 20 days look back, which this is a daily time frame. Each candlestick now indicates a day, a day. Each candlestick indicates a day. If you can see now on the trend line, it says 20 bars. This 20 bars means 20 days. But should in case yours is not showing the 20 bars on it, all you need to do is to double tap on it, or you click on settings. You can see settings here. And then you go to style, scroll down and enable this, the bars range, the bars range. You enable it. If it's not enabled, you can see mine. If I disable it now, you can see it's not showing the bars. But when I enable it, it is going to show me the numbers of bars I have highlighted. Okay. So now this is for 20 days look back. Now let's take a look at 40 days look back. I'll draw another line. 40 days look back. Okay. Now let's take a look at 60 days look back. I'll draw another line again. Awesome. 60 days look back. So what are we to look out for here? If you look at August, August was bullish because of just forming a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You can see from here, it was all a bullish month. And then now there's a change of market structure on the month of September. It was bearish. Look at. And now the month of October has been sideways movement. Okay. So now what are we to look out for here? Let's take a look at, since August was bullish, you should be expecting September to be bearish. And look at, from the 2nd of September, you can see it's already forming a bearish candle. You can see it's going down. So you should know that this is going to take away the liquidities at the bottom. Institutional traders, this institutional trading concept, there are some liquidity here. It will have to come down and take them out. There are some orders, liquidity is orders. There are some orders here that come and clear out before it will move up again. So now what happens here is, let's take a look at the 20 days. Where does the 20 days fall? We have nothing to do on the uptrend because the market is already showing you that it is on a downtrend. So we have to look at what was the 20 days lowest low. 20 days lowest low here, if you agree with me. Why we have nothing to do up is because the market is already down, moving down, because the previous month was bullish. So now you can see that the market is moving down. So we have to come and take note of our lowest low for the downtrend. Okay, so what was our lowest low here on this downtrend? Look at it, is this line. This was our 20 days look back, the lowest low. Then what about the 40 days lowest low? Lowest low. Remember, this 40 days falls on August, but August is bullish, so we cannot get lowest low on August because it is a bullish month. So it is still the same thing here, this same line here. And then what about 60 days? Still same thing again, still the same lowest low. Still the same lowest low. Perfect. So now that you know this is your lowest low, let's do a cast forward now. Let's do a cast forward. So what you need to do now is to put your line here. So what happens here is, since you see that the market is not going up, it is still going down, then you should have it in mind that the market is coming to clear out this previous the previous month, which is month of September, lowest low. So now let's confirm if it's true. This is what you do. You draw your 20 days bar, draw your 40 days bar, $60 days, and then 40 days. 40 days. Sorry. Let me take this down. This is for 60 days. The first is 20, so the second will be 40 days. Good. So now what happens here? Look at what happens here. Since this lowest low was for the last month, you should have that idea or have it in your mind that the market is coming to take away this. Because when it takes away this, it has no other option than to start moving up. So look at what happens. Look at this. Remember, this was our lowest low. You can see it has taken down everything. So for this candlestick to come down here, please kindly mute your mic. If you're just joining us, kindly mute your mic. So what this means is, for this candle, there's a reason for this candle to just come down here. Look at, there was a reason for this candle to come. See, it was moving this way. But look at, it came down here to take away this. And now, look at, it is now going up. It is now going up. So this is how you can forecast on the August, the September, and October. So what I want us to do now is let us use October to forecast for what will happen by next month, which is November. So let me clear out my screen. Let me clear out my screen. So let's use October now to be able to forecast what will be the possible outcome for the month of November. So if you can see here, 29th of October, the next is 30th and 31st, while the third one that is not yet to form, the three candles are yet to form. If I keep it here, you can see November 1st. So November 1st, let's have a look back on October. So what we need to do here is to draw another trend line. The same thing, the way we did the look back for September. 20 bars, which is 20 days. 40 days. And 60 days. Please pay attention. Since we can see that the market has a higher high, you can see higher high here and lower low here. There are two things that can happen here. We'll carry out the two. We'll carry out the two forecasts. We'll do for up and down. Let's do for up and down. Okay, we'll do for up and down. Let's take a look at the top. What is the higher high for the 20 days, previous 20 days? The higher high is this. The higher high is this candle. If you agree with me. So let me take this to the month of October, to the month of November, I mean. What's happened? Okay. Then for the 40 days, the higher high is still days. So I'll move it again to the month of November. And then 40 days, 60 days. Same thing, higher high is this. If you agree with me. Month of November. Now this is for the higher high. Let's take a look at the lower low. What is the lower low or the lowest low for the month of, for the 20 days, previous 20 days of October? It is this. Same thing goes to 40 days, same thing goes to 60 days. So let me draw a line. Agree with me? Days to the month of November. All right. So there are two things that can happen here now. It's either the market is going to come down and take away this before it will go up, or it will go up to form a higher high, to take out this higher high and form a new higher high. But from what I'm seeing already, we are going to go bullish. Why did I say we are going to go bullish? Why? Because the month of August, it was bullish. The month of September was bearish. And the month of October was moving sideways. There was a bullish candle here, which formed the higher high. So, and the market started going sideways, but you see money that was made here. But now it is already trying to move up. So I am very, very confident from this that the market is going to do this for Acro. The price is going to do this for Acro. It will come here and clear out this and form a new higher high before it can possibly come down and clear the lower low. That is my forecast for Acro. So I believe from what I've said so far, you all have learned one or two things. For those who were not here last night, been able to be here tonight to understand how you can carry out a periodic quarterly shift on any given crypto pair on the chart. So if you have questions, please, you can drop your questions on the chat box and also raise up your digital hands so that I can answer your question. Somebody is saying it's not clear. Please, can you ask a question? What is not clear? Someone said it's not clear. Someone said it's confusing. What is not clear so that I'll make it clear, please? If you have questions, you can raise up your digital hand so that we can answer your question. What is not clear? What is confusing you? You have to speak up so that I will make it clearer. For those who said it's not clear, if you attended the last session on Sunday by Coach Salisu, where he talked about higher high, lower low, and lower low, lower high, lower low, you should understand the market price action, the price action. So with that, that is the reason how we knew that for the month of August, it is bullish and the month of September is bearish, because bullish is like this. Bearish is like this. For bullish, it forms higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, like that. It keeps going. Why for bearish, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Because I taught this last Sunday. Okay, so you need to go back and watch the recording if it's not clear. So that's because you need to understand that before you know what we are doing here. Okay. If you are new, you're welcome, and you just have to pay attention. You keep joining or attending our sessions to learn the basic and get in touch with your upline to get you on how you can get started. Don't worry about what we are doing now. It is not that complicated. He will guide you on how you can start trading without even learning all this. It is not mandatory you learn all this, please. Yes, as time goes on, you understand. And don't forget, we did a session like this. This is just a revision for last night's session. We did this yesterday. There's a recording on the channel. We can go back to the recording and watch it to get a better understanding. All right, Mr. Sunday, you can unmute yourself and speak up, please.
All right, thank you, sir. Well, first of all, thank you for the lectures, for today's lectures. There's this thing that normally confuses me when it comes to picking up signals and issue of profit of a thing. So, the first time I joined the business, you like advised me of when of automatic signal picker and also taking your signal manually. So I want to ask question. When I first encounter my first challenge was that when I went to pick my listing, my signal from this thing that we normally pick our signals. So I'll find out that there's only few coins for me to pick signal. Apart from that coins, and there's nothing like BTC that is added onto that particular place. And while I saw other people trading another different coins, I was like asking, is there any means which I can find different coins from other sides and pick my signal for myself, or is only that view that I will be picking my signal from there?
Okay, it's fine. Your question has been well understood. So now the thing here is there are two ways you can trade with the robots. One is you use analysis. Let me say three ways. Three ways. Number one is you use analysis. You know how to analyze on the chart. You can do analysis and analyze on any coin and you trade. Why the second is you trade without analysis, which we have provided 25 volatile coins. You can always check when they are on -3% and above. That is a good time to trade those coins, and your take profit should not exceed 3%. Don't go above 3% days. Always stop at 3%. So whenever you're picking a signal from those 25 volatile coins, when you find out that it's on minus 3%, minus 5%, minus 10%, perfect. Just go and trade that coin. Your take profit should be 3%. Now, the third option is using our signals. We drop signals. So whenever they drop signals, it comes with the preset price and also comes with the particular take profit percentage you are going to use. So you have three options. You must not learn how to analyze. If you can focus on signals and the 25 volatile coins, there is no way you will not see a coin to trade. If you cannot find anyone that is on -3 on the 25 coins, wait for signals to be dropped. So there must be a coin for you to trade. Is that clear? Hello, I hope your question has been answered.
Yes, sir.
Just focus on those signals being dropped and also always look out for a coin from the 25 coins that are on -3% to trade. That is all.
Okay. So, and also, I want to ask, sometimes you find out that when picking, I normally observe that when some people are trading particular coins, you find out that the amount in which the robot picks for them to trade that particular coins, you find it around $200 and something dollars to $100 and something dollars, some 300 and above, which determine their interest when they have already sell out that particular coins. So I wonder how is there any means they normally do to determine amount of dollars which a robot will pick, or you can just leave it like that? Is a robot that will determine? Is there any means you can do so that a robot can pick more than what you are expecting?
The robot, you give the robot instruction on what to do. On the templates, the capital has already been distributed for the robots from the settings. The capital will be distributed on the settings for the robot to make use of. So let's assume you are using Magic One. Magic One is $320 minimum and above. Let's say you are using $320. Once the robot starts that trade, the robot is not going to use the 320 to enter the trade immediately. It is going to be picking them one after the other because of margin calls. Because it is very dangerous for it to just go in all once, whereby the market can either go up or go down. So what happens if it goes down? So the robot always buys reserves of money down to in case there is a drop down or there is a dip at that particular time or at some particular period, so that you'll be able to be making money on the downtrend, depending on when the price will move back up and finally close and sell out your position. So you are not to do anything. In as much as you have the exact capital for your settings, set up your robot and let the robot do its thing for you. Just be patient and wait. The robot will close for you in profit. It's never close for you in a loss. I hope it is clear.
Yeah, it is. You understand? I understand.
All right. So, okay. Yeah, King Godwin, you can unmute yourself and speak up, please.
Okay. Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening, Coach.
Yeah, good evening.
I want to appreciate you for your insights on the analysis so far. Yes, my question goes this way. In this monthly, quarterly time frame, I understand the analysis on the acro to some level.
Okay.
But what I do not understand now is you did not tell us, since we're actually approaching a bullish trend, you don't tell us whether in 20 days to start coming down or in 40 days to start coming down, or the entire November, it will now, the bull will not end and will not start experiencing bearish. Why I'm asking this is because the fact that for last month throughout, acro was on what? On bearish. So it'll be wise for us to know, if there's a possibility for us to know that by 20th of November, acro must have gotten to its apex, will not be start coming down. So avoid buying at the top. We only buy when it's going up now from the next 3 days upward. We know that yes, there'll be very bullish trend for Acro. So start making profit. But when it gets to the top, I think it would be wise for us to avoid this and go for other coin, so that not waiting like what a lot of persons wait now for the past 1 month. They're waiting for Acro to pick up back. So for your analysis, I want to see whether there's a possibility for us to know the range of time that will remain bullish before you now start coming bearish. This is my question, sir.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much for your question. So remember, I made mention of something. I said, from the way it's going, there is a possibility that it will come and clear out and form a new higher high, right?
Yes.
Because it will take out this higher high. Why? Because the 20 days look back, 40 days look back, 60 days look back, the higher high is this for the 3, right? Yeah. So once you see this candlestick already looking bullish, it means it is going out to clear and form a new higher high before it can possibly come down and clear the lower low or the lowest low. So if you take a look at this percent, let's take a look at how many percent it can do from here. From here. From here. Not forgetting, let's do this, please. No, let's do this, please. So I think if I do this, it will give you guys more hold on.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. So let's take a look at for the month of October, for the month of September.
Yeah.
For the month of September, let's do this. When we draw 40 days, we draw 60 days. What is the higher high here for 40 and 60 days, right?
Yes, that point, sir.
Okay, good. Now let's count
check the
40
percentage.
days. No, let's count 40 days and 60 days here.
Okay.
Yeah.
For October.
Yes, please, for October. So if you look at now, when it clears this higher high, what is the next higher high, please? Is it not this?
Yes.
So it is possible that when it clears this higher high, very, very possible, it can go up and clear this higher high. So we may see something like this. It must not go all
straight. Understand? Yeah.
Straight. It can be doing this.
Yes.
And clear this. So now let's take a look at the percentage. Please pay attention. Let's take a look at the percentage now from here. From what I can see here is 237% from here.
Okay.
Let me take it down. It should be more than 200. 235%. That's what I can see here. This is just a forecast.
Okay.
This is just a forecast.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yes, but have it in mind that once it clears this higher high, it's possible that it will go for this other higher high before it will now want to start coming down again to come and clear this.
So the question now is
nothing to worry about. Just put.
Yeah, the question now is how long can we project that this bullish will stay? Are we going to take an entire November, or before November ends, or we enter December?
We can't predict that. We can't predict that. All you need to do is just, if you're on Circle, just like what some people have done and what like doctor advised people to do. Some people have set their take profit on 200%. Some set their profit on 300%. Yes, it's going to hit that, especially for those who have been opening margin calls and doing manual replenishment. So once you hit that, you can either decide to leave the market if you want to, and you trade another coin. You must not only trade Acro. You've made a lot of money from, you've already made a lot of profit from Acro. You can move to another coin, but if you still feel you want to trade Acro, why not? You can. But if you've made that kind of profit from Acro, you can decide to move to another coin. We have several coins you can also trade at the same time.
Mostly when you see that it started becoming bearish.
If you can do something like this again, this periodic shift on another coin, and have an idea when to enter, it's just all about doing your analysis properly, and you target, you perfect timing will make you make a lot of money here. If you can time it and target when to enter and when to exit.
Yeah, if you understand now, my question is tied around this target, this when to exit and when to enter.
You are asking, just like you are asking. Can you tell me when somebody is going to die? That's what you are asking. We are predicting here. We are not God here.
If you find if you see my question, I said possible exit and entry. I did not say it must be black and white. You understand? The way the analysis came that way, which like attains to height. That's what I'm just saying. And I know that is not something that must be this black and white, that this is the date or that is. I said the range, or how can we project? Since we can project for the bullish, can actually project for the bearish. That's what I'm just trying to get across. So that we can be smart in taking our trades. It's just for everybody else to, like before now, yes, there's this option that you can put it on Circle and wait till it become bullish again and take that 300%. Yes, that's fine. But some point it can be smart, and when you get to the top, there's no need trading Acro again. I'll wait till it becomes bullish again before I start buying. Let me go to other coin. These are why I just try to answer this question so everybody can just see how can take options. Either you do the Circle thing or you know when to go out of the coin. That's why my question. Thank you, sir.
Oh, wait. Is it King Godwin that is speaking?
Yes, Jedegba Godwin, sir. My crypto mentor.
Okay. Oh, okay. I get now. Sorry. I understand now. Yeah. Coach Mo, you can go on. Sorry for interjecting.
No, it's
You're my mentor now. You're my mentor.
Okay, let me check on the chat box if we have questions there. For those who are saying for the periodic quarterly shift, we did two examples on. We did two examples for last night's session. So just go. We did a practical on Acro and ARB. And if you can agree with me, ARB is very, very bullish from the periodic quarterly shifts we did. And ARB is going to do something great as well because it's already bullish, like very, very bullish. So just go back and watch the recording for last night. Okay, stop being mode is the same as compounding because I was taught that the stop being mode, they both buy and reinvest the profits. Is it the same as compounding? Stop being mode is the same as compounding because no, it's not the same as compounding. It's not the same as compounding because it will still finally close and give you your profit. So the final profit is what you are meant to compound. So how do you compound? If you want to be seeing your profit fast, leave it on sub-bean return settlement. Then when it closes your trade completely, let's assume you made $10 profit. Then on your next trade, if your first buy based on your settings, based on your capital and which determines the settings you're using, if your first buy is $15, you add 10 plus 15, which is 25. 10 plus 15 give you 25. You change your first buy to 25. When you start your trade and it's trigger and buys your first buy, go back and edit your first buy back to $15. This is how you compound. Queen Zua, if you can hear me loud and clear, I believe your answer has been clear. Okay, let me check if there's anyone raising up. Okay, Jimo, you can unmute yourself, please.
Okay, good evening, boss.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, in response to what the king was asking, if I'm to enter this trade with a manual replenishment, I would go after. Could you share your screen, sir? Let me tell you, as in where me I feel that, as in you confirm the bullish momentum to me from the chart pattern. So if anything that makes the candle, as in the candlestick, to as in the market to cross this line that you put above the eye of this October, I'll confirm a bullish momentum. Yes, sir. I'll confirm a bullish momentum. To me, that is where I would prefer to enter. But anything that makes it doesn't cross above that, I will not enter the market. So that is
a good one. Is a good one too. It's a good one too. But just like you said, once it forms this higher high, there is a high tendency it will still go back up. A very, very high tendency it will still go back up. That's why you see me demarcating here again that it can come back and cancel this.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for that. Okay. All right.
Okay. That's to say you break through that resistance, I guess.
Exactly. There's a resistance there as well. Yes. For those who understand resistance, yes. Yes, please.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Let me go back to the chat box. Okay, I can see somebody else raising up his digital hands. Kelvin, if you can hear me, please. Kelvin, you can speak up.
Good evening, Coach.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, please, I don't know, my question might be different. What I want to find out is this. My trade is on cycle, and I want to put it on one shot. Do I need to off the margin call? Why is on one shot, or the margin call will be on? Then I put it on one shot.
No, please, you need to leave your margin call on. Just go to your set. When you open the coin, if you open the coin, where you see where they wrote one shot, margin call, strategy mode, just tap on the one, what's it called? Tap on the circle. It will change to one shot. And how would you confirm that it has changed? When you check at the top where the price of the coin is, you'll notice that there is isolated margin and circle there. Once you change it to one shot, it will change at the top. That's the confirmation that it has changed to one shot. You can do that now. Or do you want to share your screen? Let's do that together.
On the top, we'll be showing one shot.
What's the top showing? Yes. Right now, if you check, you find out that it is showing circle. So go and tap on one shot. Once you tap on one shot, check up, it will change to one shot, no more circle anymore.
Okay,
and leave your margin call on. Do not turn off your margin call. Don't turn off margin call, please.
It's okay. I understood that.
All right, perfect. All right, let me see. Let me go back to the chat box and see if there are questions there. Okay, somebody is asking a question here. Please, I don't understand the concept of increasing your profit to 200% when you are already trading, e.g., Acro Trade that has bought 150 margin calls. You know, from the fifth margin call downward to the 150, those are called sub buys. It buys sub bin margin for you, or margin calls for you. Then it has to go back up again and start selling those sub to give you sub sales. So those sub sales are what is going to sell before it will finally come down to finally come up to the first and fourth margin call, which is a single entity. Remember, I made mention of something the last time. I said this: first call to fourth call. To fourth call, it is a single entity. single entity. So what this means is the fifth call, sixth call, seventh call, it takes those ones as a single entity. So it has to finish clearing from the 150 up to the fifth call as a single entity. It will sell them singly. And then come and finally close the first to the fourth call plus your first buy as a single entity and give you your 200%. It will not give you 200%. So whatever amount that was used to buy your first to fourth call plus your first buy, that is what will give you the 200% in profit. I hope your question has been answered, please. Do not get yourself confused. So you can use 200% if you have the patience to wait. Yes, it will hit it. But do you have that patience to wait? That is the question. Okay, let me check back on the chat box. Okay, my serious challenge is to properly understand how to place my trade when a signal is released, as my trading capital isn't enough, but both for automatically trade. Okay, if you don't have the capital for SECU, like I said, for those who really enjoy SECU are those who have a very big capital. But if you don't have big capital, why not use one shot using either Magic 1, 3, or 5, and then you trade our signals or you trade without analysis and you compound, especially the Magic 5, which is $520 and above capital, it is very powerful. So if they drop a signal, there are three things you need to watch out for there. What is the preset price, the name of the price you have to trade, and the profit taking. Those are the three things you should focus on. Now, what is the name of the price? You go and search on RoyalQ. But before that, make sure you have decided on which of the settings you are to go for based on your capital. That is the first thing you need to do. Okay, after that, you go and search for that coin on your RoyalQ app, open the trade settings, load your settings, then change the take profit to whatever comes with the signal. If it's 5%, good. If it's 3%, change it and you save your settings. Then take note, preset price. If the preset price, if the current price of that coin, the current price is below the preset price, then there is no need for you to use preset price anymore because the current price is below the preset price. But if the current price is above the preset price, that is when you have to use the preset price. What preset price stands for is buy limit. Buy limit. And what buy limit means is it will not, when you start the trade, it won't start. It will be waiting for the price to come down or pull back to the preset price and trigger, then buy and start trading for you. So it doesn't make any sense again where you can find an opportunity that the price is below the preset price and you are still using preset price because we are getting it cheaper. So it makes sense for you to buy immediately when you find out that it is below the preset price. I believe your question has been answered, please. All right, Kim, you can unmute yourself and speak up, please.
Okay, thank you. Good evening.
You're welcome. Yeah, good evening.
Okay, my question goes on the analysis you're doing on Acro.
Oh, okay.
If you can refer to that, you can go back to that analysis. There's the question I wanted to ask.
Okay.
That graph there. Yeah.
All right. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it clearly. There is a on this lower low. I guess that is the lowest point.
Yes, please. This.
Yeah, is the lowest point we expect the Acro to have gone. And
yes, for the month of October.
Yeah. I was listening to one of leaders teaching locally here in Tanzania, and he was advising that it is still not a very safe place to enter the market or to do the manual replenishment. My question is there a possibility that after this lower low we have seen in Acro, that after it has gone to this other higher high in this second line of drone, the upper high?
Yes.
Is it possible that after there it may go back again down?
Yes.
Deep.
Yes.
Deeper.
Yes. Yes.
Deeper than
I
lower
made.
low.
Yes, I made mention of this. I don't know, maybe you joined late. It's possible.
Yeah,
I made two scenarios. I said it's possible that when it clears this, it can come back and clear this. I made mention of this before it will now go up and clear the top. That was why there was somebody that, yes.
And
okay, let me allow you finish.
My question is, I arrived in, I entered in late, a little late. And what is this figure, this lower low that you're claiming that it might go back and take up and claim this down lower low, this deeper? Can it reach up?
What is the
can it reach up to maybe 330 or 300 something lower, deeper? 0.3
I really don't.
0.003. Because currently,
your question, okay.
Currently, Acro is on 0.006 something, 6.
Yes, that's the current price. Yes.
Yeah, and there is this lower low. There's this line. Okay, he was saying that when it reaches the 100 mark downwards, deeper.
The 100 mark.
There is a 61 and 100. I don't know how to explain it. There's a 100 mark down deep. After this
100 mark.
After this line that we've drawn of the lower low. Deeper than that.
I am not getting what you're saying.
Okay, you've seen this. There's this your lower low, this mark here that you've drawn.
Okay, this mark here.
That one. Yeah. There's another 100 mark deeper, which is a little deeper. That goes to
this,
like maybe What figure is that? Like
0.00429.
0.00429. It is on 100 mark.
It's on where?
Is it on 100? In this vertical? Has it reached 100?
This is the month of July.
Yeah. When you go deeper than that, can it? There's a certain. Is it? I don't know whether that is resistant or.
Yeah, this is the forecast. This is a forecast. The reason why you should have no worries is you are using robots. You are using robots and you have margin calls.
Yeah.
So the margin calls is always there to help you, because once your robot is buying margin calls for you, your average price is going to be reducing in as much as your floating loss will also be reducing.
Okay. For some of us,
you wanted to say something?
Okay.
Yeah, so I hope it's clear. Yeah, you can proceed.
If you're on this call,
we don't have much time anymore.
Okay,
so you can proceed, please. Yes, I'm with you.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, you said you wanted to say something before.
If you think Acro is going deeper than this, it will shock you. Coach Mo, can you draw?
Yes, I'm with you.
Can you draw FVG for him?
Okay, so you know,
so there is it has come down to touch that thing. If you think that it's going below, so some of the things that I and Coach Mo share with you guys is just so we are trying to see how we can bring in something that everybody will understand. If we actually want to show you guys how we actually trade, we don't trade with indicators. We just try to see that we use the indicators for a newbie that is just coming to cryptocurrency, and you start to tell him candles. He will say it's complicated. He cannot do this. That's why we are trying to. Anybody that tell you that is going lower than this, that is his own opinion. Everybody is entitled to his own opinion. But for the purpose of Royal QT Motion International, we are of the opinion that this coin is not going below this. If you're on this call and you don't want to do manual replenishment, that's your own opinion. But that's some things that we don't want to just share here because we feel that most people on this call will not understand what we're doing here.
Some have not understood what we're already doing. This periodic shift, there are still some people that are not getting this yet. So we don't want to confuse people.
Coach Mo, please, can you just draw FVB just to prove to him that this thing is not going down? Draw it from the side. FVG. It's like,
so if we take a look at this now,
from the from the 1st of August, that's where you see.
Yeah, I'm going there.
1st of August.
So if you take a look at this now, all this here. See this. You can see this.
I can see.
Yes, that's the line. That's the line.
This is what is called a fair value gap. FVG. This is how institutions trade. There are two types of traders. There are institutional traders and there are retail traders. Institutional traders are the ones who move the markets. So what they see, the retailers cannot see that. And not everybody understands how to trade the way institutions trade. So if I do this now, and do this now, what is happening? You can see it came down here to touch this FVG and went back up, right?
Yeah.
It came down again to clear out this. It has taken this out, this liquidity out. This price does not have anything to come and do here again. I am telling you, it is going up. This is fact.
Now you now see why. You now see why we say. You now see why International is saying that it's not going down. This is why Motion said in their group that you should do manual replenishment. This is the reason. I believe everybody on this call have seen it.
We don't want to confuse people here. Exactly. So just take what we said and let's watch out how it rolls. Like I said, this is just a forecast. Nobody knows it all, but it is a forecast, and we've done our forecast and we've given all of you the reason why you should do manual replenishment and patiently wait, because this thing is bullish. Acro is bullish, and very, very soon you will start smiling.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Okay.
My last question is on this Magic 5. You say that the minimum capital should be 520. Does it mean?
Yes. So for Magic 5, the minimum is 520. Yes. Does it mean what?
Does it? What about if someone has capital of like 3,000 or bigger capital than that, 5,000? Can you still use Magic 5?
Yes. If you have 5,000, all you need to do is to write 4,980. Okay. Once you put 4,980 on the remark, this is Magic 5. To confirm if it's correct, go down. You'll find out that it is showing 5,000 here. Always minus the first buy minus your capital. That's why I said 4,980 plus 20 first buy, it will give you 5,000. So whichever capital you have here, minus it. This Magic 5 is very powerful, I am telling you. If you can use this on Magic 5, you come and give us your testimony. It's very powerful.
Okay. Okay, sir.
All right. It's fine. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So it is already time, but let me, Coach Salisu, do you have one or two things to say, please? Because it is already time from what I can see here.
A lot of things will be unraveled with Emotion International as time goes on. With time, if you consistently attend this Zoom, you will forever be grateful that you attend. Because a lot of information that are paid are being shared here, free of charge. The only thing you do is to pay attention. But if you feel that, no, it's not worth it, you and I know that our job that we spend 35 years is not worth it. Because at the end of the day, nobody will pay our family if we die. So this is the only skill you can master and teach your children. Just imagine your firstborn master this skill and your wife master this skill. They will not be asking you for money. They will be making their money and be paying their bills by themselves. Imagine if all your children master this skill and they're doing royalty and they're making the money. The burden will not be on you again, alone. You get my point? So if you feel that you don't want to give your royalty 100%, remain there. Coach Mo and I, when we get there, you will see the results shown on the book. Thank you very much. The goal is global partner, B6. And soon we will target. Thank you very much.
Somebody send message, I beg.
Good night.
What's you
Good
message? Good evening,
yes,
good evening. We are running off, please. What is your question?
Just 1 minute. Answer the question, sir. I beg. Just 1 minute, sir.
You can speak up. You can say your question, please.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I asked when I entered ACFO, it was a bit high. I bought at the rate of 0.14 thereabouts. So, and for a very long time, the ACFO have not been able to reach that. So, what do I do? Is it that I should sell it off, or it will eventually bounce back to reach? Because for a long time now, it has not passed 0.8 or so. So I don't really know what to do. So do you
which of the margin are you using?
I use margin. Which margin is 3,000?
How many margin? Margin $10,000.
It's 150. Yes, sir.
How many margin calls? Do you know the number of margin calls you opened?
150.
Okay, just be patient, please. Be patient. Be patient. Very soon it will be out. Just remain patient. Please do not close your trading loss. If you close your trading loss, that means the session you've been attending, all the time you've been joining our Zoom sessions, you have not been learning anything. From what we've said so far tonight, you can see that there's a high chance that ACRO is bullish and it is going up from all indications here. So be patient. Very, very soon. In fact, every November is the month of in Bitcoin calendar that Bitcoin always perform extremely well. October and November, but November is even more. So let's watch out and see how November will play out. But November is very, very bullish. So please patiently wait for ACRO to deliver. It will deliver.
Okay, sir. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. All right. So thank you so much for coming out for tonight's session. I believe you that came out tonight have learned one or two. For those who didn't join on time, the recording will be available on our channel. If you don't have an access to our channel, just go to your YouTube and search for RQTMI. Our channel will display on the search column. All right, so thank you once again, and you can unmute yourself now and say goodbye to everyone. Bye-bye, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Good night, Coach.
Bye. Thanks for the session.
Night, everybody. Thank you, Coach Salisu. Thank you.
For the session. It was inspiring.
I appreciate you.
Goodbye.
You guys are doing great.
For the lecture, I appreciate. God bless.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night.